Hello, my name is Dieske and welcome to this new video. It is a video of a painting which I don't do very often anymore. Nowadays I'm more into illustration, something with watercolors or pencils or stuff like that. But this was actually a painting I did for my mum, so there we go. The thing that I drew is the Dom Tower, which is a tower from my home city. In Utrecht in the Netherlands. It's a tower and a church, which are both very old. I think they were built in around the 13th century or something. And this interesting thing about it is that in about 1640 something, there was a storm in which a part of the church collapsed, which was the part that connected the church to the tower. So nowadays you have this, well, quite magnificent tower, and then you have like a plaza or something, and then you have the rest of the church, which I think is quite interesting to look at. So I did this painting for my mother because she had just redecorated her home, and I asked what she wanted to have on this painting for her new living room, and she said that she really wanted the Dom Tower because she still lives there. I live in another city now. And at first I was kind of bummed because I'm more into portraits, mostly because if you know from my other videos, I'm not that great with straight lines. I prefer things that are a bit rounded, so it was quite a challenge for me. In the end, I did think I managed. At first I struggled, but I started using a palette knife, which helped with getting things a bit straight. And also I struggled a bit with the colors because my parents' living room is like a color scheme with a lot of blues and reds, so I figured that was what I wanted to do. So I painted the blue sky, and I thought that I was going more for a nightscape, so I used a different reference photo for the church as for the colors. But when I did a nightscape, in the end I kind of struggled with the colors because I didn't think it was a really dark painting, and that's not what I was going for. So first I started glazing it a bit with yellow to make it a bit more warm. And then I put it away for a while, and finally I got back to it because I thought, yeah, well, I'm not happy if I'm going to give this to my parents, because then I have to look at it every time I'm there. So I took a leap and I painted some white in the background, which technically doesn't really make sense because now you can't really tell if it is like daylight or if it's nighttime, but I think that really brings the painting to another level because now you have this just like a lot more contrast with this bright white, and then for the rest the yellow and the red sky and the blue. I think that it really puts the whole thing together, so I'm really glad that I took that step. In the end I also struggled a bit with the clock because I knew that was something I wanted to add last because it's a lot of details. So I used my acrylic marker for that, but then I discovered that that was like way too detailed in comparison to the rest of the tower. So I removed it a bit, and then I went over it with some yellow and made it a bit less detailed, and I think that, yeah, well, that works way better. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want, I also have an Instagram account now, which I know I'm a bit late to the party, but yeah, I'm starting to post some drawings on there as well. So if you're interested, you can check that out. I'll put a link in the description. And I hope to see you next time.